you're seeing this video, I want you to take this as a sign that you need to start scripting, okay? So you just get a journal. I have two. These are the little Barnes and Noble off-brand ones. These are actually my favorite. They're like a vegan leather, and this is the way that the paper looks. I've already filled out one of manifestations. Um, but I want you to start scripting. So sit down and imagine your life 5 years from now and write down a normal day in your life. Not anything crazy, just a normal day. For instance, if you dream of living in New York City, I want you to write, I wake up in my apartment on the Upper East Side of Manhattan. I go downstairs, I greet the doorman, I get in the cab. Like, I want you to do an entire day from beginning to end. Just write it out. I want you to start writing, I am this, I am that, I have released. Right under the law of assumption. So assume that this has already happened for you, okay? So on top of you writing out a day in your life, like on an average day in your life, I want you to write you as if you're the person that you want to become. So if you want to be athletic, I want you to write, I am so athletic. If you want to be artistic, I am a talented painter. If you want to have the gift of gab and be a talk show host, I am so skilled. I am a wordsmith. Write those things down. Start putting your manifestations pen to paper. Another thing that you can write is a specific day in your life that you want to see. Start doing that. Start scripting. And then I want you to look back at your life and see how those things have come to fruition. There are so many things that I have manifested 2022, 2023 when I started to become spiritual. And I literally just maybe 3 or 4 days ago, I looked back at my journal and I was like, oh my gosh, these things actually came to fruition. One of them was so random. I literally wrote, I have a job with this benefit, this benefit, this benefit, and this exact salary, and I manifested it and I got it. I'm your esoteric bestie. I'm not lying to you. I wouldn't do that. I'm telling you it works. One of them was so specific. There was a compliment that I never got. Okay. This sounds thirsty, but I promise you it's not. Okay. This is a very like low whatever. There was a specific aura that I wanted to embody that I admired other people for embodying. And I guess over the last year, maybe 2 years, it came natural to me. And all of a sudden, I started getting this compliment. And I'm like, huh, wow, okay, that's interesting. I looked back at my journal from 2 years ago. I wrote that exact word down, the word that people are using to describe me. Listen, it's not that far fetched. I know it sounds woo woo. Okay, I am a woo woo bitch. All right, I will admit that. But I'm telling you, it works. It works. It works. I don't know what to tell you. It works. There is a specific music artist that I wanted to see live. I wanted to see them live, and I wanted them to perform a very specific song that is they've had so much music. There's no reason they would perform this song. It was so weird. I saw like literally the stars aligned. I went to see them live and they performed that song. I went ape. I cried when I got back on the plane. And I realized that that manifestation came true because that was a very specific song. It was a very special song to me. And I felt like he's singing this song to me. I felt like that was for me. Just just do it. Just try to manifest the things in your life. Just start writing them down. And when you write them down, sign your name to them. If you're writing, I am this person, I have done this for myself, I have acquired this asset, I have mastered this skill, I have studied this subject, whatever, sign your name to it. Hold yourself accountable. Jim Carrey actually has done this. Jim Carrey talks about the fact that he wrote a check to himself for a very specific, I think it was like $118,000. I don't know. But he wrote a check to himself of a very specific odd kind of number. And he signed his name to it, like so that he would cash it himself, put it in his wallet. He walked around with that check in his wallet for years. He got his first big Hollywood movie, and that was the exact salary that he got. I'm telling you, the law of assumption, the art of manifestation is real and it works and it's free. You can do it. So if you saw this video, it's because you need to manifest. There's something that you want. There's something that you feel like you have. And then also, when you're manifesting, pray that God reveals to you if you have any blockages, right? Because there's things that we want to manifest, but we have a blockage, right? Like maybe there's a little bit of ego there, maybe there's a little procrastination, a little bit of insecurity, whatever. Pray that that's revealed to you so that you can get there. Be open, remain open to the signs and synchronicities that God is going to send you to tell you, hey, this thing is on the way to you, but you need to prepare by this. You have to do that too. So you can't just write it down and think it's going to happen. Okay. Like, you have to do the work and you have to be open to the lessons. You have to be open to the productivity that's going to require from you. But I'm telling you, it will happen. It will happen. I feel so blessed by God that most of my manifestations to this point have come true. And I started to get a little picky about them. Not picky, but I started to get a little specific because I realized this is fun. Like manifesting, like I'm telling you guys, there's one specific manifestation. I swear, I promise you, if I get it, I will tell you exactly what it is and I will show the date that I wrote it down. There's one. Don't interject energetically. I rebuke it. Okay. I'm That's my manifestation. I'm keeping it to myself. And then when it comes to fruition, because I don't want no negative energy blocking my shit. Okay. So um yes, that is all that I wanted to say. I just felt like I needed to tell you guys. Y'all need to start scripting. Okay. And if it's helpful, I can start doing scripting prompts. Maybe that's a good idea. Maybe I'll start making videos where we script and we write prompts. I always like to light a candle. So I have these little tea light candles here in the windowsill, and I have all my crystals right there, charged in the sunlight, moonlight. And then I like to hold a crystal when I'm writing. So I'll hold the pen in this hand, hold the crystal in this hand, and then I'll write because I like to transfer the energy. Um, and that's what I do. I script. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, give me a like. It's not that hard. All you gotta do is hit a button. Give me a like, give me a comment, share, whatever. And I love you, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.